So the idea is that we have a connection to our universe within and without. That's what Isaac Newton said in simple terms, that when he defined the principia, or the principles of nature and life, that we have bodies that are made from starlight, that everything has condensed from light into gas, into liquid, into earth, and then been somehow evolved into DNA, and then over billions of years become us as human beings. And here we are. And now we have this experience of then transforming our consciousness, just like our bodies have, like these experiences are, we've just extruded our consciousness from the earth or something like that. And like, how did we get to be people on earth is the question. And there's a scientific explanation, there is a spiritual explanation, but rarely are they combined in a meaningful way that is relatable for everybody. So that's why this is valuable, because it's observable. It's observable within and without. You can see and measure scientifically that there are different vibrations and frequencies of matter, like the different states of matter, of gas, liquid, solid, etc. And then you could say, once again, that light is a different state of matter than gas, liquid, or solid. So when we say that we actually have that within ourselves, this is even mirrored in the organs of the body, that we have the densest sort of, poop being made at our root chakra, if you will. And then we have water in our bladder, and then we have fire of digestion here, we have air in our lungs and our heart, we have sound in our vocal cords, and we have light, this clear light of consciousness in the brain. And so when we connect to that within ourselves, we can see how we could potentially relate more to matter or more to light or consciousness, and that the trying to go after things in the world for our happiness is like trying to grasp at straws, because we are rooted in consciousness, which is an expression in the body of the brain. And so when we release our energy back to the brain by relaxing in meditation or something like that, we release our attachment to the world that is pulling us away from true happiness, which is experienced within ourselves in relaxation and in any deeper moments of fulfillment. And recognizing that anything in the world that we are fulfilled by is a mirror of that higher state of consciousness, that we still can receive the things from the world that are meant for us, or even that are ours, so to speak, and not be so pulled into that direction of desire, because even if we do have desire, and desire is very powerful, that the desire to basically essentially transmute the fundamental thing in alchemy, to transmute our base desire into a higher state of consciousness, allows us to return or receive by giving that process up. And so anything that we are seeking that is meant for us, we're still going to receive, or we already have received. And that's even bigger, because then it's not so much about anticipating or about delaying. It's that it's already here now, and it's already yours to have. That you don't have to wait to be happy, that you can be happy now. This is the fundamental thing of a trick of spirituality, is that there's enlightenment is already here. Everyone is already enlightened. It's just a matter of removing the veil that's keeping you from seeing that. And this experience of letting go of whatever that veil is in many ways why we're here on Earth. And because Earth is the veil in some ways, and or at least the physical experience of it, or the identification with that, and the separateness of an ego, the separateness of an identity, and to still have that identity be present and yet be merged with something greater than ourselves. This is why so many people, when they define happiness, define it as connecting to something greater than themselves. Or that's a big part of it, whether it's community or whether it's religion or whether it's even, some kind of work project that's really meaningful, that there's always this significance of connecting to something bigger than you. And then it makes it not about you. And at the same time, that your participation in it is what makes it what it is. So even if it's not about you, your participation matters. And it's like the funniest way of saying it, because it's like when we're all in it together, when we're experiencing it as a collective process, then it's not so much about, it's more just about a dialogue or a conversation, and we can have that with one another, or we can have it with our highest self, or however you want to say that, with God, or with the answers that we receive when we ask questions. And then if there is that sort of level of communication, then that's wonderful. And there's times when that's more of a thing than others, perhaps, or times when they say there's no such thing as an atheist in a foxhole, and a foxhole being something like a little bunker in a war. And that this process of being brought to question reality doesn't have to be brought on by hardship. And the opening and awakening to something bigger than oneself doesn't have to be defined by religion either. That our experience is beyond anything that anyone else could define for us, and it's something that in many ways is so much more valuable when shared, at least when shared with the right people. So I wish you the best. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through, I super thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.